Hello and welcome to today's episode, which will be the Super Bowl between the Chiefs and the Eagles. I am horrible at commentating, and well, you're gonna have to sit through. Well, you don't have to, but you're gonna sit through 15 minutes of me commentating this game. So both teams had incredible seasons this year, with issues with injuries. I updated the rosters, said it was updated. But I don't know how well or how much it's updated. I don't know if it's going to count towards injuries. But this should be a good one, to be honest. I'm looking forward to it in real life and, simulating it in Madden. Hopefully gives us an indicator of how it's going to go. Like the last one I did, which is Super Bowl, the Chiefs-Buccaneers ones. I didn't think it was accurate when I did it, but then looking at it after the game, it was pretty close. So I will take this for its word. As I send the captains out for the coin toss, I turn commentary off and the music off, so that way I don't get copyrighted and you don't have to listen to those annoying announcers. But yeah, we're about to find out who gets ball first. Start Super Bowl. I can't really tell because they didn't really show anything. Players are shaking their hands, talking about how good of a game it's going to be. So it looks like the Chiefs are going to get the ball first to start the game. And this isn't accurate because I'm doing it on Play Now. That's for the 2021 season. Yeah, so stats won't be accurate. It'll probably just show their overalls, which kind of sucks. Okay, I forgot to click sim, so you're going to have to give me a second. Hold up. We're going to go. There we go. Okay, now I click sim. And so, what's interesting about this game is that it's pretty much the Andy Reid Bowl and the Kelsey Bowl. And I feel like that's really cool. I mean, two brothers facing each other in Super Bowl. I mean, what brothers don't dream of that? Well, let me phrase it. What brothers that play football don't dream of that? And there's probably a lot of brothers out there. And the Eagles kick it off. And the Chiefs are he's gonna return the ball. He gets a lane down the middle and gets to about the 29. 28 anyway. And so Patrick Mahomes is going to come out for the first drive, see if he can get a touchdown. Ah, yes. 2021 Patrick Mahomes. So in real life, he's dealing with his ankle injury. But he's most likely going to play during this game, so. So the Chiefs are gonna come out. I'm gonna assume they're gonna pass first. They're more of a pass team. So here it goes. First play is Super Bowl 50 something. 58, 57? I'm gonna say 57. Goes at 7 yards to Mecole Hardman. And they're down at the 36. So the Eagles' defense is probably one of the best in the league. And their front line is pretty dang intimidating as Patrick Mahomes drops back to pass. He gets Kelsey down at the 41. And they got a first down. I wonder what Andy Reid thinks about this. I mean, I haven't seen any interviews since the Super Bowl was announced, so I don't really know if he's like excited. He has to be excited. There's no way he's not. I mean, he's playing his old team. As Mahomes hands it off. Nope, it's a fake. He drops back, throws it to, I can't see the number. I still can't see it. Mecole Hardman again. That's his second reception. And the Chiefs are driving. Hopefully this game's close. I don't want to see one team just totally dominate the other. I feel like in real life it wouldn't happen, but, well, we'll just see what Madden says. As the Chiefs have it at the Eagles 43. Mahomes drops back to pass again. Throws it, finds Kelsey wide open down the middle, and he's down at the 28. Mahomes is 4 for 4, while Kelsey gets his second reception, so his 4 passes have been to Hardman and Kelsey. As they get another first down. I think their third first down in 4 plays. As the Chiefs are already closing in into the red zone. And Mahomes under center, fakes a handoff to the running back. On the run he throws, and incomplete in the end zone. He was targeting, what was that, Schuster? I didn't see the number. I think it said number 9. So he was targeting Smith-Schuster. And this is his first incompletion of the game. As Mahomes is alone in the pocket, he's most likely going to pass. So he's back to pass. He throws it. He gets first down. I should probably have a roster pulled up because I do not know most of these players. Like, I only pay attention to the Panthers and Dolphins, and even then, I'm very bad at player names. Mahomes alone in the backfield again. Again, drop back to pass. He finds, I cannot see that number either. Number 1? What's number 1? McKinnon. He finds McKinnon. Okay. I'll get this. It's first quarter. It'll probably get better by later in the game, hopefully. But the Chiefs are driving down the field. They're in the red zone, inside the 10, to be more specific. And again, they pass, and they get a touchdown. The first touchdown in Super Bowl 57 goes to the Kansas City Chiefs. Mahomes to, I don't know how to pronounce the last name. Pacheco. So I'm going to call him that. I probably butchered that, but, you know. My commentary is not good. But it was a quick pass, caught it on the run, had to, you know, burn his body a weird way, but he got it and got in the end zone. The Chiefs score first, and the Eagles have to answer. As they line up for the PAT, he kicks it, and it's good. So Jalen Hurts and the Eagles are heading down onto the field after this kickoff to see if they can answer and, you know, make it a close game. So this has got to be a lot of pressure for him since this is his first Super Bowl and this is his 3rd year in the NFL, so he's kind of still newish but not super new. I mean, he's an MVP candidate, so he's not like inexperienced. He's just new to this big stage. Although I guess you could say at Alabama he wasn't, but I feel like college football and Super Bowl are 2 different things. And kick it off, and they are going to return it. Heads out past the 20 to about 22. I can't see the number. No, I'm sorry, not number, the name. Number 18. That's the best you're going to get. And Jalen Hurts comes out onto the field, see if he can lead the Eagles offense to a touchdown and lead this Eagles team to a Super Bowl win, second in franchise history. And so I feel like the Eagles are going to come out doing more of a run attack, do what they can do, and then, you know, once they lure the defense in for the run, over the top passes, A.J. Brown and Fonte Smith, Or I could be totally wrong and they come out passing. As he throws it to 88. That was not 88. No, that is 88. Throws to 88 Goddard for a first down. Gain of 14 yards. And this is the run right here. This is going to be the first run of the Super Bowl by either team. They're kind of in that formation. I was right. He hands it off to Miles Sanders, who goes nowhere, gets stuffed 2 yards in the backfield. So running might not be the option. This might be a passing game. We already knew from the Chiefs that they were going to pass, but the Eagles, they're a two-headed monster. They got Hurts, who can pass and run, and Miles Sanders, who can run and catch. But mainly their weapons are at the receivers with Devontae Smith, A.J. Brown. I can't remember the other dude's name. I feel horrible for forgetting it. As Jalen Hurts passes it, gains about 9 yards. Makes it 3rd and 3 to Quez Watkins. That's the other dude's name. I was going to say something Watkins. I was thinking it's like Sammy Watkins, but that wasn't right. So he passes it to Quez Watkins for 9 yards, and they're down at their 44. At least to a 3rd and 3, and they have to convert it here. And he hands it off to Miles Sanders, who carries a dude to the 50-yard line for a first down. Gain of 6. And there he goes. Miles Sanders just carries number 50. That's not... okay, never mind. They're not gonna... I can't see the name. I'm probably the worst person to be commentating on these because I know no one's name. I'm going to say that a lot this video, I can already tell. So Jalen Hurts drops back to pass. He scrambles, turns, and throws it to Goddard for a gain of 4. It was just a quick pass. Looks like he didn't really know the play, so he turned and threw it because he scrambled almost as soon as he got the ball. But both these teams have been in the Super Bowl in the past, I want to say 5 years, as Hurts pulls the option and gains about a yard. But the last time the Eagles were in the Super Bowl, we all remember the Philly special against the Patriots as they go on to win 40-something to 30-something. I want to say 41-33. Pretty sure it was like that. And then the last time the Chiefs were in the Super Bowl was against the Buccaneers when they lost. Big blowout. And they totally revamped their line the next season. Let's 3rd and 5 here. As Jalen Hurts fakes the handoff and drops back. Now he's going to scramble right. Thinks he sees the lane. He fumbles the ball. The Chiefs recover and he's gone. There is no one around him as he's at the 20, the 15, 10, 5. Touchdown Chiefs. They made a defensive touchdown. Now the Chiefs are up to a 2-possession lead. And the Eagles have to climb out of this hole or it's just going to be... It's just not going to be good for them. So a costly mistake by Hurts leads to a touchdown for the Chiefs. As it looked like they were starting to drive, and it ended quickly. Ended just as fast as they had it. And so PAT is up and it's good. The Chiefs are now up 14-0. As the Eagles have 8 minutes left in the first quarter. And they have to score a touchdown or any points at all to keep it close. I'm making it sound like it's late in the game, but it's really not. The game just started. But it's not a big deficit, but deficit that team needs to just cut in half. They got to score a touchdown. As the Eagles are back, ready for the return. And it's up. And he's going to return it past the 10. 20 down to about 27, 26. Now Jalen Hurts comes out. Hopefully not going to fumble or throw a pick. That was very costly as it led to a Chiefs score. So they get a drive here. They go down the field, score a touchdown. 14-7. Even if they kick a field goal, it's 14-3. I mean, that's still, I'm not going to say manageable. This is all manageable. I make it sound like there's no time left in the game. So Jalen Hurts in the backfield with Miles Sanders. And then he hands it off. Breaks a tackle down to about the 30. His third rush for 8 yards. As Snead gets his second tackle of the game. So those are the kinds of runs that the Eagles need to see. Miles Sanders in the backfield. He pulls the option. He's going to cut it back inside and gains about 3 yards. It's 3rd and 2. And again, another third down. So will the Chiefs hold strong, or will the Eagles convert? Keep it going. So it looks like Jumbo left. He's going to drop back to pass. Has A.J. Brown, and he catches it. What a spectacular catch right there. He just leaped for that. Got the first down on Chiefs 49. That was a very good catch by A.J. Brown. And here's the replay of it. You can just see he just leaps with someone just on him. He catches it one-handed even. And reels it in. This is going to be a hard receiving core to guard. So single back. Hurts drops back. Passes it quickly to Sanders again. Yeah, he passed it quickly to Sanders. They get the first down. Down at the Chiefs 36. As Andy Reid looks to be talking to one of his players. Alright, there's 2 tight ends to the left. And that's the way he's going to hand it off. As he breaks a tackle and finds a hole. And he's down at the 17-yard line. That was a big run by Miles Sanders. So he just broke tackle, saw a couple holes, went through the first one, juked into a tackle, but he still got the first, and that's all that matters. So now they're in the red zone, first time they've been in the red zone, and Jalen Hurts is alone in the backfield. As he gets it, he's going to pass, he's going to do a quick pass, which is off the target. So it's 2nd and 10. I forgot to check who his intended receiver was, but just know it was incomplete. I say it like I'm recording a radio, but I'm recording a YouTube video. So he hands it off to Miles Sanders, who broke the first tackle, gets tackled by Jones, gain of 4 yards. So they're at 3rd and 6 at the Chiefs 13. Miles Sanders looks tired as Jalen Hurts drops back to pass, throws it to A.J. Brown, and looks like he's a yard short of the first down. He is. Down at the 8. It's 4th and 1. Now Sirianni has to ask himself if he's going to go for it or just kick the field goal. Me, personally, I would go for it. You're already down here. Why not just go for it? That's my philosophy. Here's a replay of it. You got it. So the spot could have gone either way, in my opinion. But yeah, 4th and 1 seems reasonable. And looks like he's sending out the kicker. Nope, I lied. He's not. He sent him slightly on the field and said, "Nope, psych, get back here." And Jalen Hurts in the backfield hands it off to Miles Sanders, who gets the first down to about the 6-yard line. So it's 1st and goal, Eagles. Hurts under center. Hands it off to Sanders, who's dropped 2 yards. Or not Sanders, wow, okay. Hand it off to Gainwell, who's dropped 2 yards in the backfield. Just automatically assumed it was Sanders. The Chiefs sideline is celebrating. And here's the replay of it as Gainwell gets tackled. Looks like someone missed their block. Yep, number 68. So it's 2nd and goal at the Chiefs 8. Hurts drops back to pass. He finds his man wide open. Okay, I thought he was about to take that in. I'll do like an excited scream. But he had Devontae Smith for about 5-yard gain. So it's 3rd and goal at the Chiefs 3. So the Chiefs load the box, and Hurts drops back. Looks like he's going to run, but he passes it, and he's inbounds for a touchdown. Devontae Smith. The Eagles are on the board now. I think that's going to be reviewed because it looks like he was out. The Eagles sideline celebrating, as they should. They scored a touchdown. Let's see the replay. That was a duck. Were both of his feet down? Too fast to tell. But all scoring plays are reviewed, so maybe they'll review this. Alright, here's the review. So let's see if his feet were in or not. Thank you, Mr. Ref. Alright, not a good angle there. You can barely see. Okay, here's a slightly better angle. One, maybe. It looks like he dragged the toe. Well, the ref comes out here to tell us the call. And it stands. It is the Eagles' touchdown. So the score is now 14-6 pending the PAT. So Elliott comes out, kick the field goal. It's up and it's good. The score is 14-7. Chiefs get the ball back with 3:43 or around that. Can the Chiefs go down the field and score a touchdown? Or the Eagles' defense hold strong? Alright, Elliott's back to kick. Hachicho. I still feel like I'm saying his name wrong. I'm about to Google the Chiefs roster. Elliott kicks the ball in the air, and he sees about 3 yards deep. Takes it about to the 22. Number 10 used to be Tyreek Hill. Pacheco, that was it. I knew his name was close to that. I heard it on the game with Tony Romo over there drooling to Patrick Mahomes. There was a couple other words I wanted to say, but I didn't say it. Pacheco. God, that's going to bother me now. I knew it was that. Anywho, the Chiefs start at their 22 with 3:40 left in the first. Philadelphia has more yards, but then again, they were on offense twice. Mahomes drops back. He scrambles. He finds his man, and he drops it on the sideline. What would have been a nice catch, pass and catch, but defense swatted that away. So it's 2nd and 10. Pacheco's in the backfield. Mahomes drops back to pass. This is his 10th pass of the game. And he rolls out left, and he's going to scramble. And he fumbles the ball. And the Eagles recover. No, wait, they're saying he was out of bounds. They were saying the ball went out of bounds for Philadelphia recovered. So it's still Chiefs ball. Well, look at this hit. He just gets thrown. Yeah, his foot was out of bounds when he recovered that. So good call by the refs. Once in this playoffs. And it's 3rd and 4 at their 28. Can the Eagles defense hold them here? Mahomes drops back to pass for the 11th time, and it's incomplete. It's knocked out of the hands of Schuster. So it's 4th and 4, and the Chiefs are going to have to punt the ball away to the Eagles. So if the Eagles gain momentum from this, then they drive down the field, they can knot it up, or it'd be down, only 3. Assuming they drive down the field. Andy Reid doesn't look too happy about that. I mean, that was just good defense. Townsend back to punt. Pretty sure it's Townsend. I might be wrong. And he's going to return it with 2 guys already on him. That might not have been the best call. But, you do you, man. A.J. Brown comes out along with Hurts and the rest of the offense as they are ready to get this drive going. Now, this is a long first quarter. According to the recording, it's already been about 30 minutes. So this is probably going to near a 2-hour video unedited. So as they discuss what they're going to do. So the Eagles have about a balanced offense as he fakes the handoff and rolls out right, gaining about 2 yards. So it's 2nd and 9 at their 29. And the Chiefs have only passed. The only run they had was Patrick Mahomes rolling out. Yeah, see right there. So they've rushed more times than they passed. The Eagles have. So drops back, fakes the handoff again, and he gets swarmed by one man in the background. Backfield, not the background. So he loses about 2 yards, 3rd and 11. So they have no choice but to pass on this unless they try to catch the defense off guard with the draw. This is about the 5th time they've done the option this game. Jalen Hurts needs to either, juke the man out or just hand it off to the running back. He's got to read those. Alright, so they have trips right. Really close trips right. As Hurts drops back to pass, and he does a check down to Sanders, who gets close to the first. It was about 2 yards short. So it's 4th and 2. as Reed talks to Mahomes and the gang for the punt. Here's a replay. Sanders, he makes first man miss, which is good, but it's going to get past second guy and get the first down, so they're going to kick a field goal. Kick a field goal, yes. At their 35, they're going to kick a field goal. I meant they're going to punt. I'm all over the place. He's back there to punt. I don't know him. I'm really bad with names. Number 19 gets it, takes it to about 35, so pretty good return, about 5 or so yards. As the Chiefs come out for the third time and seeing if they can score a touchdown. They've scored once on offense and once on defense, so there's that. The Eagles defense is looking to stop them and try to get the ball back, and Hassan Reddick's pads look goofy on him. I will not lie, that looked goofy. So Mahomes dropped back pass, and he gets it to Hardman, who's down at the Eagles 48. That's his third reception. I wonder if I just... No. I tried to press A to see if I could skip these little cutscenes in between. No, we gotta watch it all. Alright, so Mahomes under center. And he hands it off for the first time this game, and he goes almost nowhere. Gains about a yard. It looked like he had a hole, but for whatever reason, he just stopped and went the other way. So Chiefs have it. They're at the Eagles 47. 2nd and 9, and Mahomes drops back pass, and he drops the ball. Hardman has an error. No one around him, and he drops the ball. That's not what you want to see from your receiver. I don't know how loud the click of the controller is, because it's like right up against the mic. Mahomes drops back to pass. It looks like he's going to scramble, but he throws it. And it's Hardman who makes up for his bad drop the previous play. And the Chiefs are over 100 yards passing and in total. And that's his 4th catch of the game. And that is the end of the first quarter, with the Chiefs driving and up 14-7. The Eagles have started the game off slightly bad with the fumble that was returned for a touchdown. And then they scored a touchdown on their next drive. And then didn't do anything. They punted their 3rd drive. But the Chiefs started off hot and kind of simmered down. But they are driving. They're at the Eagles 26, and they're seeing if they can score another touchdown as Mahomes drops back to pass. And he finds Kelsey wide open on the left, and he gets the first down. No, he's an inch short. But I mean, 2nd and inches is a lot. That's a lot of yards to make up. Well, I'm gonna move my... It's on the other side of the mic, so hopefully if I like click A or something, it doesn't just destroy the mic. High snap from Mahomes as he hands it off to Pacheco. No, I'm sorry, McKinnon. I really need to see the numbers before I just assume. McKinnon gets the first down, and they are in the red zone, which I think they were in the red zone the previous play. I just forgot to mention it. So it's 1st and 10 at the 14. The Eagles 14. As Mahomes is the only person in the backfield. As he drops back to pass, as is tradition. And he finds Hardman again, who's down at the 8. That's his, what, 5th catch? That's his 5th catch of the game. Looks like Hardman has become his receiver 1 for this game. as Mahomes is alone in the backfield again. Eagles looking for a stop here as he throws it quick to Hardman again. It's the 6th time. That was his first read. But, I mean, Hardman's open. They're guarding everyone but him, it would seem. So it's 1st and goal at the Eagles 3. And the Chiefs are pretty close to scoring a touchdown, as he just decides to do a quick jet to Hardman, who runs it in for a touchdown. So this was definitely Hardman's drive right here. He got them all the way down there, and they just decide, all right, let's give him the touchdown too. And so they do a quick jet, motioned him right, did a quick toss, and he found the end zone. Chiefs are now up 20-7 pending the PAT. Which is up, and it's good. So the Chiefs are up 21-7. 9 plays, something yards, 3 minutes, 9 seconds. I think 65 yards. So it looks like the key to stopping the Chiefs is obviously slowing down the passing game, because they've passed probably 20 times already and only handed off twice. As the Eagles are back to receive the ball, and they will get it and return it at the 2-yard line. So he brings it out to the 20, runs over a guy, and brings it to the 30-yard line, which is where the Eagles will start their drive. So Miles Sanders and Jalen Hurts runs onto the field, or slowly hobbles, I guess. It wasn't really a run. Although the way the Hurts has been running today, that kind of is his run. So he hands it off to Miles Sanders, who's stuffed at the line, lost a yard. So it's 2nd and 11. And the Eagles need to do more inside zones or RPOs, because it looks like anything to the outside is just clogged. Although it looks like he tried to cut it back inside, so maybe. That was just a good play by 32. So 2nd and 11. Hurts in the backfield, Sanders to his left. Fakes the handoff, and he's looking, and he's going to throw it to him, and loses a yard on the pass. That is not how you want to do that. And now the drive is down to a 3rd and 12. That is not what you want to do on a 2nd and 11. So they have to pass here, as it's trips left. Hurts looking, finds his man, Dallas Goedert, who stops and runs back into a man. So they gain about 5 yards. And that's too little. So it's 4th and 7. See, he catches the ball and he has all that wide open space to the left, but he just stops and runs into a man. Causes it to be 4th and 7. It could have been a 1st down, or at least pretty close, where you could contemplate going for it. But he wasn't there, so they're going to punt the ball away. It does. It's a good punt down to the 25. They're going to tackle him. 2 people get to him. No blocks at all. And the Chiefs are going to start at 27 as Mahomes runs out, ready to get this drive going. He's already got, I don't know, does that a jet count as a passing touchdown for him? Because if so, he's got 2. If not, he's got 1. I think it did. I think that was a forward one. So that was a pass. So he's at 2 passing touchdowns. So Mahomes gets it. I'm going to assume he's going to drop back. No, he hands it off to Pacheco, who gains maybe 3 yards. He's averaging 2 yards a run, which isn't really good because that will not equal a first down. So now they're at the 30-yard line, 2nd and 7. Mahomes alone in the backfield. Drops back to pass. He's going to scramble out left. He's scrambling and he just throws it. Okay, that was a weird play. He stops at the last second and just throws it to, I didn't even see the number, and it was incomplete. I thought he was just going to keep rolling. He had all that room. And now it's 3rd and 7. Can they convert here? They've had a pretty good 3rd down convert rate today. Mahomes drops back. Sees his man. It's Kelsey wide open down the middle. How is someone that wide open, especially at the first down marker? So he takes it to their 48, so a gain of 18 yards, and it's a first down Chiefs. I just don't understand how someone's that open. It's like, look at this replay. No one's around him. So he gets all the time to scramble out. No, not scramble out, but like run. He's able to get yards after the catch. So Mahomes drops back. It looks like a screen pass. Oh, he broke a tackle. Pacheco takes it about 8 yards to the Eagles' 44. I thought that was going to get caught in the backfield. There was like 2 people on him, but one dude's missed. The other guy couldn't get the tackle, and he just ran 8 yards. It's good on him. Mahomes in the backfield, Pacheco. McCole Hardman in motion, and they fake the jet to him and hand it off to Pacheco, who gets first down to the 38. And if the Chiefs score here, the Eagles might be in panic mode going into halftime. So Mahomes in the backfield hands it off to Pacheco, who gets about 6-7 yards. So it's 2nd and 4, down at the 31. So he hands the ball off to Pacheco again. So it looks like this drive has been more runs, as Pacheco gets the first down. Now they're down at the 27, and that was Edwards' 7th tackle of the game. Keeps playing like this, he's going to have maybe over 20 tackles this game. So will they keep handing it off, or is it about time he passes it? And he hands it off to McKinnon, who goes almost nowhere down at the line. So it's 2nd and 10. So his time drains down past the 8-minute mark. Mahomes is looking to score a touchdown, as most teams look forward to that. As he passes it, he finds McCole Hardman, and he scores again. That's his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. McCole Hardman is definitely having himself a game today. As Andy Reid's pumped up about this. Why wouldn't you? I mean, your team's dominating. Just look at that. He is wide open. It's just a beautiful ball by Mahomes. I'm about to pull a Tony Romo. I'm about to say some things. Not the bad things, but just about a fanboy over Mahomes over here. As they line up for the PAT. And it's up. And it's good. The Chiefs are up 28-7 with 7 minutes. A little under 8 minutes left in the first half. How about that? I was about to say first quarter. Stopped myself. So the Eagles need to rally and score some kind of points this drive, or else going into halftime, it is not going to be good for them. Also, I'm sorry if you hear me yawn in the middle of this commentary. I am up late at night recording this. It's like 1 in the morning. That's alright. So the Chiefs kick it off, and the Eagles will return it from about the 1. Takes it past the 20, past 25, to about the 27, 28. And so Jalen Hurts comes out looking to score a touchdown. And no more turnovers or costly errors. They got to get first downs. They got to have a drive. They got to score a touchdown. They got to do everything. As being down 28-7, like late in the second quarter, not really late, about halfway through the second quarter is not a good look. So he drops back, he throws it, he finds a wide open man, Goddard. Gains 8 yards and goes out of bounds. It's 2nd and 2 at their 37. Slay looked pumped up about that. So he's in the backfield. Him and Sanders, and he hands it off to Sanders, who gains about 6 yards, and it's first down. Had he have broken that second tackle, he might have been gone. I will not lie. It looked like there was no one behind him. Behind the corner, as I should say. Not behind Sanders. Alright, Hurts is under center with Sanders in the backfield. A.J. Brown in motion, and they fake the handoff to the Brown, and Sanders is down at the 46, gain about 2 yards. I'm over here popping my back. Oh, that felt good. Alright, so he hands it off to Sanders again, who gets hit. Only gained about 4 yards, but he got drilled. So it's 3rd and 4 at their 49. They got to convert this. They can't give it back to Mahomes. So I'm going to expect a draw because the Chiefs are doing a 3-3. Oh, they're doing a screen, which it's incomplete. That was a bad play call. And the Eagles going to have to punt it back. Mahomes is about to go superhuman out here. I don't know how to sound like Tony Romo. Eagles lined up to punt the ball. And they do, and he punts it, and it's a pretty good one. To about the 10, down at the 8-yard line. That was a really good punt. Maybe that'll slow down the Chiefs. The Eagles can apply some pressure, maybe sack or tackle someone behind line of scrimmage, get a safety, that'd be nice. And here's McCole Hardman's stat line: 8 receptions, 102 yards, and 2 touchdowns on the game. It's only the first half, too. This is a whole nother half to play. So Mahomes and the Chiefs are at the 8, looking to drive down the field, waste as much time as they can. So he looks back to pass. They're going to run a screen. They gain about a yard, so it's 2nd and 9. Mahomes is having a good day, too. 17-22, 189, 3 touchdowns. That was McKinnon's 2nd reception for 7 yards. Maddox's 4th tackle. They've done 22 passes and 8 rushes in this game so far. So Mahomes drops back to pass and almost sacked, but he passes it to McKinnon, who gets it and gets to about the 21-yard line. Mahomes is now over 200 yards passing on the game. It looked like the defense just slowed down. They didn't even try to sack him. I think that was a screen pass. Did a quick screen. Got him, and he gained, I don't know, about 12, 11 yards. That'd be 12 yards. It's 1st and 10 at the 21. Mahomes hands it off to Pacheco, who breaks a tackle and has all that space. Jukes past another man and gains about 9 yards. He's down at the 30. 2nd and 1. So I'm thinking of simming the last year's Super Bowl II, just because I forgot to do it. But I'll talk after this play, because Mahomes and number 97 of the defense jumps, but they're going to call false start on the offense on number 62. I did not see that name. I'm also thinking of simming, like, each year, each Madden I have from 21 to now. Each year's like playoffs. See if I can get my own little different scenarios. As Mahomes fakes the handoff, does a read option, goes nowhere. Loses a yard. Shocking he didn't lose any more than that. So it's 3rd and 7 at the 24. Under 4 minutes left. But like, I'm thinking of going back to Madden 21, stimming a season on franchise, getting the ranks and like putting those into a bracket, and then just going from there. I think that would work. I might try that. Gonna take a lot of spaces. He does a screen pass. It goes nowhere. It's 4th and 7. That was their 3rd screen pass of the drive. At least that I noticed. So the Eagles are going to get one more chance before half to get this ball and try to go down the field and score a touchdown. They need to score something, or this is going to be one-sided the whole time. And to be honest, if it's still a blowout going into like the 4th quarter, I might just sim the rest. So punts it to Philadelphia. They get it about the 23, 24. Returns it to the 28. So Hurts has to go 72 yards. As Miles Sanders has 10 rushes for 42 yards, averaging 4.2 yards carry. If you hand it to him each time, that's a 1st down no matter what. Well, after about 3 carries. Number 47's pass look goofy too. Alright, Hurts under center, Miles in the back. I said Miles, I meant Sanders. And he tries to throw it to, I think, Devontae Smith, but it was over his head. At least it looked over his head. It might have just been in front of him too much. And so it's 2nd and 10, still at the 28. The Chiefs have just been the better team so far this half. And Hurts scrambles, rolls out, gains about 8 yards. So it's 3rd and 3 at the 36. That's 50 rushing yards on the day for the Eagles, not Hurts, just the Eagles in general. And so there's 40 seconds left until a 2-minute warning. Hurts under center. Looks like he's going to maybe hand it off to, hands it off to Sanders, who gets stuck on a lineman and is down 1 yard short of the 1st. So now they're giving the ball back to the Chiefs with a 2-minute warning timeout in 3 of their timeouts. And they're giving them a chance to go down the field and score some more points. And if the Chiefs score and the Eagles don't, I'm going to sim the 3rd quarter and maybe drop back in the fourth quarter if the game's closer. If not, then I'll just keep simming. As Eagles get the punt off before the 2-minute warning. And the Chiefs are going to fair catch at the 20. And that's 2-minute warning. The Chiefs are up 28-7. So this is a one-sided affair so far in this game. Trying to find ways to sound like the announcers. As the Eagles are trying to find some sort of momentum. Their defense seems to be doing good, minus a couple drives, but their offense is just not doing anything, minus that one drive they scored. As Mahomes passes it to, I can't see the number, Schuster. Gains about 8 yards. That's his first reception of the game, believe it or not. Thought he already had like 3. So they're letting the time run out, or run down. And Mahomes under center. This trips left. He's going to drop back. He's going to scramble right. Throws on the run. And wide open is Kelsey. Is he outrunning everyone? To the 5 and touchdown. Touchdown Chiefs. I'm trying to sound more excited, but I'm not trying to be super loud at night. That is Mahomes' 4th passing touchdown of the game. And the Chiefs are just dominating the Eagles. Like, he throws it on the run. Kelsey's wide open, catches it, and just runs all the way downfield. Like, I don't even know how that happens. Kelsey isn't the fastest guy, but I just don't think he can outrun some DBs. Like, no offense to Kelsey if he somehow cures this, which I doubt he will. But he is not that fast. And it only took 2 plays to go down the field and score a touchdown. And they're over 300 total yards of offense. And some very, very lowly rendered Eagles player was celebrating. And so the Chiefs are going to kick it off to the Eagles. Give them one last shot before halftime. That is very I thought this game was going to be a lot closer, I'm not going to lie. It's that Super Bowl 55 all over again. I don't know, Buccaneers-Chiefs won. But Mahomes is trying to get his 2nd ring. Hurts trying to get his 1st. And so they're just going to take the sweet time, and they'll start the drive at the 25. Hurts in shotgun. That's the word I was looking for this whole time. Passes it to Brown. I think it's like one of his first catches of the game. I think his 2nd one, actually. Gets down to about the 46. And they're just going to do their normal offense. No hurry up or whatever. And they take their first timeout with 1:01 left in the 2nd. So the Eagles have to do more plays like that, or they are going to be out of this one. Like right now, they're already out. But unless their defense can step up and their offense can score, you know, that's the rule for any team, to be honest. So he drops back, throws it. Goddard, who gets tackled around the 50. And the Eagles call their 2nd timeout, 57 seconds left in the 2nd. So it's 2nd and 4 at the Chiefs 48. And they just gotta one play at a time this. So I personally want the Eagles to win. But I'm trying to show no bias here. As the greatest quarterback ever throws it to the best running back in the league. Oh! Kidding. He's down at the 38. And they're not even going to try to do a hurry up. They've only got 1 timeout left. That's kind of a weird choice by the Eagles, but whatever floats their boat, I guess. or sinks their ship in this game. So Hurts drops back. He's going to roll out right. He looks for a man. He's going to throw it on the run. He catches it, and it's a touchdown, Eagles. That was Wes Watkins. Caught it at the corner of the end zone. And it gives the Eagles some momentum going into halftime. They still have to give the Chiefs the ball, and they still have all 3 timeouts, but that gives them momentum. Look at this beautiful pass on the run. Catches it. 2 feet in. That's beautiful. Oh, God, I'm Tony Romoing Jalen Hurts now. So all scoring plays are reviewed, so they're going to review this one. But from our angles, it looked good. Looked like he had 2 feet in. Okay, you can't show it mid-play. 1, 2, even the knee. Yeah, that's a touchdown. We had possession of it. So the ref's coming out to tell us if it's a touchdown or not. And it stands, so it's a touchdown, Eagles. So that cuts their deficit to 21. You know, pending this PAT, but probably going to go through. As I said. Okay, so we're seeing shots of a wall. Attaway cameraman. So it took 4 plays to get the touchdown. And that was exactly what the Eagles needed to get momentum into this game. So with 26 seconds left, the Eagles are going to kick off to the Chiefs. And he boots it, and it is in the middle of the end zone, and he just needs the ball. So it's going to be downed at the 25, and Mahomes comes out, practically throwing a perfect game. And it's just bizarre how the Eagles defense is letting this happen. That is all right. So Mahomes comes out in shotgun. They're probably going to pass it all the way down there, just use their timeouts. Don't forget the Chiefs. No, the Eagles do get the ball to start the half as Mahomes rolls out left and no one's around him. And he runs for about, like, 23 yards. I'm sorry, that was 23 yards on their side. About 30 yards, honestly. Like, he scrambles for 30 yards, no one around him. They were not expecting that. And so now they are in plus territory and almost in field goal position. And they still have all 3 timeouts. Although it didn't look like he got out of bounds, but he might have gotten his elbow down. Mahomes in shotgun again. Pacheco to his right. Mahomes drops back to pass. He has an interception. Darius Slay picked it off. The Eagles are going into halftime with full momentum. Even though they're down 21 points, they have the momentum. That was exactly what they needed. And now will the Eagles come out here and just knee the ball? Or will they try to chuck it deep, do a Hail Mary? Just look at that. Into double coverage, Slay just jumps up and snags it. He's trying to get it to McCall Hardman, his #1 receiver this game. But he just couldn't get it to him. That was a rare mishap by Mahomes and the Chiefs. So the Eagles have 1 timeout. They can do a quick pass. It could be inbounds, out of bounds, or close to the out of bounds marker. As Hurts is in shotgun, he drops back. They're going to do a quick pass to Sanders, who gets to about the 50-yard line. They're going to call a timeout with 5 seconds left. So I think they're just going to chuck it to the end zone, pray for a miracle. So Hurts drops back. He's going to roll right. He's going to throw it deep and couldn't come up with it. That hit the defender right in the hands, but it just fell to the ground. And that is the end of the first half, with the Chiefs dominating the first part of it, but the Eagles kind of getting that second part of the second quarter. As it goes quiet because I turned off the music, and so there's just like some awkward silence. Halftime report, here's Hurts scrambling. This must be his fumble. Yeah, that's what really did it. If it wasn't for that, it would be 28-14. So the Chiefs have had the lead the whole game. The Eagles haven't gotten above them once. This play by Kelsey, just catching it and running it, that was just crazy. Like, he's the only tight end I've seen actually just do that. So to save some time, I'm going to skip the third quarter because it's a 21-point game. So it's exiting. I'm going to sim it. I'm going to sim to the fourth quarter. If it's close, I'll play a couple probably midway through the fourth. If it's not, then I'll probably just sim the rest of the game. If it'll exit, it says exiting. Gotta give it a second, I guess. Any second now. I said exit. Alright, well, we're going to see the kickoff of the Chiefs to the Eagles. See, they even start with the ball. As he doesn't get past the 25, he gets to the 24. So can the Eagles add on to what they did at the end of the second quarter? Or will they give it to the Chiefs again? Alright, well, we're not going to find out, but we'll do fast. So we'll jump forward to next quarter. So the Eagles score a touchdown. They score again. Oh my. I guess not watching them is pretty good. So it's a 14-point game. I'm going to change it to normal. And just jump to end of game. I'm just going to keep spamming through it. Yeah, I'm just spamming. So it is 14 points. If the Chiefs score here, I'm probably just going to sim it. Yep. Alright, so the game's over. The Eagles couldn't get the victory, but the Chiefs win in almost a dominating fashion, as Hurts and the Eagles have to just head back to Philadelphia ringless. But hey, at least they have one from a couple years ago. And the Chiefs are victorious. Patrick Mahomes wins his second one. Andy Reid wins his second? Does he have two or three? I don't know. But it's awkward silence because music commentary is off. So it's just weird. Weird silence. There's no victory music. If I knew how to edit, I would add in sweet victory for the Chiefs. So this is only going to show plays of the first half. I'll go through the stats too. Obviously, as most YouTubers probably would do Madden. But this was just really, by what we saw, one-sided. Minus the couple plays right at the end of the first half for the Eagles. And Patrick Mahomes wins play MVP with 462 yards, 6 touchdowns, and 1 pick. That is crazy. That has to be a Super Bowl record. Like, if I was Tony Romo, I'd be slobbering right now. And look at that. Smith-Schuster leaves the Steelers and wins a Super Bowl. Good for him. So I'm gonna sit here and just listen to awkward silence. And that does it for Super Bowl 57. The Chiefs beat the Eagles 52-35. Will this be accurate? Probably not, but my last one was, so I'm just gonna take that. So we'll go Eagles first since Chiefs had the win. Jalen Hurts was 38 of 47, 420 yards, 5 touchdowns. That's crazy. Even though they lost, he still had a game. His longest pass was 38 yards, so might have been drives. So come all the way back here. Miles Sanders was 16 of 65. Hurts was 10 of 28. None of them had a touchdown. Hurts had that one fumble that led to a scoop and score for the Chiefs. Miles Sanders broke 5 tackles, and there's that. Just going to come back and then receiving. A.J. Brown really had a game. He had 11 receptions for 179 yards. Sanders had 8 for 51. Smith 7 of 51. Goddard 6 of 44. And Watkins 6 of 95. So he spread the ball out pretty well. At first it looks like he was throwing it to like Goddard, and that was really it. So Smith and Brown both had 2 touchdowns, as Watkins had 1. So that works. Did any of them drop any? No, they didn't drop any. So any incompletions were just inaccuracy of the quarterback. So blocking, Johnson was the only one who got pancakes. He got 2 of them. So have yourself a game. And there was no sacks allowed at all. Shocking. Defensive, Edwards had the most tackles. He had 12. And Scott and White both had 1 tackle for loss. There was no sacks. Darius Slay, as we saw, had the 1 pick. He returned for about 8 yards. And, Epps, Slay, and Bradbury both had, or all of them had 1 deflection. White forced a fumble, and Bradbury recovered it. So that's about that on the defensive side. Not a lot. Kicking, Elliott made 5 for 5 extra points, and that was about it. And punting, gotta go all the way back. He had 5 punts for 220 yards, 208 net yards, and 1 inside the 20, which is where he got it towards 8. So kick return. Hovey had 5 for 126 yards. Punt returns, he had 2 for 4 yards, so he didn't really do a lot of punt returning. Let's look at the Chiefs, the Super Bowl champions. Patrick Mahomes, 33 of 43, 462 yards. As we know, the 6 touchdowns, 1 pick. The longest pass was 72. I think that was to Kelsey. I might be wrong. So rushing, Pacheco was 14 of 63, Mahomes 4 of 36. So most of that came from that 1 large scramble. And McKinnon was 3 of 6, so not really that good. None of them had a touchdown. Mahomes had a fumble. I don't remember if we saw that or not. There's that. Long was 90, or 90, whoa, that'd been a lot. It was 9 for Mahomes, so Mahomes really spread the ball out pretty well. Hardman obviously was his number 1 receiver, but he did not get that much yards. He had 10 for 137, Kelsey had 8 for 146, McKinnon 5 for 32, so even though he wasn't good rushing, he was good receiving. Checo was 4 of 27. Smith-Schuster, 3 of 76, so he must have just made some big plays. Valdez-Scantling, 2 of 29, and Gray, 1 of 15. So Hardman had 3 touchdowns. He had, like, the whole first half of touchdowns. Kelsey, Smith-Schuster, and Pacheco all had 1. Hardman dropped 2. One of those big drops was on like 2nd and 7. Smith-Schuster dropped 1 when it got knocked out of his hands, and McKinnon dropped 1. I don't remember when that was, if we saw that. So blocking, I don't know why Schuster's up there, but there was no pancakes and no sacks allowed, so it was a pretty clean game for the offensive line. So total tackles, Nick Bolton led it with 15, Snead had 12, McDuffie and Reed both had 8. Tackles for loss, Snead and Bolton both had 2. There was no interceptions. Now we got forced fumbles with Willie Gay. Fumble recoveries was Justin Reed, who returned it for a touchdown. Alright, so next is kicking. Harrison Butker was 1 for 1 at 46 yards and 7 of 7 extra points. Punting, Tommy Townsend was 3 punts, 144 yards, and net of 140. Kick return, they had 2 kick returners, although one didn't do anything. Pacheco had 2 kick returns for 53 yards and as long as 29. And Kadarius Toney had 2 punt returns for 12 yards and a long of 11. And, well, that's Super Bowl 57, as we can see here on the scoring. Oh, hold on, let me find scoring summary. Team snap, player stats. Here we go, scoring summary. 2 touchdowns in the first quarter from KC. 1 from, Philadelphia. 3 in the second by KC. 1 in the second for Philadelphia. So in the third quarter, 2 for Philadelphia, 1 from KC. And in the fourth, 1 from KC, but 1 field goal, and 1 from Philadelphia. Nothing in overtime, because there's no overtime. And that is that. Well, if it is this high scoring, we should be in for a good game come 2 Sundays from now. But, until then, we just have to wait and watch, see what happens, anything new pop up. But, this should be a good game. I will not lie. It should be a good one. And if my Madden predictions are right, then go bet on the Chiefs. I do not condone betting, but you get the gist. So I will try to do Super Bowl 56 too. I don't know how well it'll work. I mean, it's a year late, but I might as well try it. But thank you for watching. Leave a like and subscribe. Comment what you want me to do in Maddens. I'll do any simulation. Or at least attempt to do any simulation. Just tell me which Madden from 21 to 23. And what you want me to do, and I'll try to make a video of it. But until then, see you guys in my next video. Stay safe. Goodbye.